Hello everyone, Bob here. So I had a chance to sit down and watch this again, and so I am going to review the movie. I had an earlier video on this particular release, the 4K release. I'm not going to talk about that. I already did that. I want to talk about the movie itself in this video. So, Lucio Fulci's The New York Ripper came out in 1982. The film starts out with a man walking his dog, and he's throwing, it looks like a piece of a board, it doesn't look like a stick, around, and the dog eventually ends up bringing him a hand. And there is another killing not long after, and the people looking at it begin to, the medical examiner begins to think that it is done by the same person. So they realize they have like a Jack the Ripper type serial killer going around the streets of New York. As the murders go on, the police begin to think that this guy that only has 8 fingers has been doing it. But later in the movie, when they find the guy with the 8 fingers to have killed himself, and he's been dead for 8 days, and the last victim was only killed 4 days ago, they realize that someone else was the one doing the killing. A girl named Faye Majors is riding home on a subway, and the man with 8 fingers attacks her, and he comes back and attacks her again later because he knows that she could pick him out of a lineup if needed, and he figures he's going to be blamed for all the other crimes even though he didn't commit them. Eventually, the killer is revealed to be Faye's boyfriend, who is attacking people because his girl is sick and dying, and doesn't feel she got a fair shot at everything that all these other ladies are just flaunting around like it's no big deal. This movie is one that I go back and forth on. There are times I watch it and I really like it, and there's times I watch it and I'm less impressed with it than I am a lot of the time. I do like this movie better than Maniac, which I think kind of has a similar vibe to it, if you watched my review on that. But this is one of those films that really, I've got to be in the right mood to watch it. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as some of Fulci's other work. One of the things that, I don't know, it doesn't really ruin it for me, but the whole duck voice of the killer, it just, I don't know, I don't want to say it takes me out of it. It just always struck me as just kind of weird. But I know that's a small gripe to have about it, but overall, the movie, it is made well, it is acted well. As typical about an Italian horror film, the dubbing does leave a little bit to be desired, but that comes with the territory. Generally speaking, the kills are gory. There's only one that's really off screen, and that is the one that the man walking the dog finds the body at the beginning. In this film, the New York Ripper, he kills 5 people, counting that person in the pre-credit sequence that the dog finds the hand. There's also a suicide, and as well as the New York Ripper himself is killed. So that total body count of 7 in this film. And like I say, 5 of them are killed by the Ripper himself. And like I say, as for rating this film, this is one I go back and forth on. But I want to kind of settle in the middle. I want to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a movie that, if I'm in the right mood, it's very well made. It's a very good movie to watch, but I've got to be in the right mood for it. And that's kind of how part of my rating scale goes. it's how well I like it and how willing I'd be to watch it at a given point. If I'm in the right mood, yeah, I'll give it a watch. And like I say, 7 out of 10. It's solidly made. There's just a few minor gripes I've got with it. Like I say, it feels a lot like Maniac did, and I don't know, maybe that's why because Maniac isn't a film that I just think it. I like it, but I don't hold it in the same regard a lot of people do, and I think that's probably one reason why I don't like this one as well as I do some of Fulci's other films, because it just feels too much like that one. But like I say, it's well made. Performances are generally good. The dubbing is what it is with a movie like this. But 7 out of 10. If you're a horror fan, you should check it out. The gore's good. And if you get the chance to watch it on that 4K format, I very much recommend it. The movie looks and sounds amazing. Well, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please give me a like. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notifications so you know when my next video is up. September and October, I'm trying to focus mostly on horror. There might be a few exceptions in there, but it's mostly going to be exclusively horror. I know October will probably be exclusively horror. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Just search for Bob the Film Guy. I'll keep you updated on it over there. And for now, guys, stay safe. And this is Bob signing off.